Well, good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are. And this is Tuesday, the 28th of November, 2023, time about 6:40 p.m. Central Time. I'm a little bit late. I actually did all these videos, and the audio didn't take, all three. So I had to restart the machines and do it. That happens every now and then. It looks like everything's right. It isn't right. It just happens. All right. So in the metals, the gold market's on fire. You're at 2065. This is a market that was just 1950. It's added $100 an ounce. The silver's stronger than the gold. It has gone back to 25.50. This was a $24 market. And copper's watching China to figure out what to do next. That's the way to look at it. The stock market rally continues, but we are getting long in the tooth, so be careful with it. I'm seeing the first signs of distribution setting in, and we'll cover that in the other update. But before we get to this chart, and we should talk about that, I want to remind you, we are in our final days of my Cyber Week sale, because you're ready when you're looking at this. It could be Wednesday, you're coming to the end. A couple of ways you can take advantage. Let me explain it. You can get my free charting course. Now, we're calling this original. Don't take the original. Wait. After January, ask for the new course, brand new, and then it'll say Ira's new charting course. I'm redoing the whole course. I've recorded more chapters today. Every day I'm recording. My goal is to have it before Christmas, but why don't you wait and take it right after the first of the year? But you can also choose the others. It's your call. If you want to take the old course, do it. I won't stop that. That's up to you. How you get to this, by the way, to take any of these is you got to buy a one-year subscription or upgrade your current subscription to something better, bigger. If you're already, for example, a Morning Future subscriber video in terms of the video only, do the combo. If you're already a combo, add to it the full research and just get rid of the Morning Futures part, add the full research, and keep your spider. There's many ways you can do it. We aren't honoring that you have a Morning Futures, you cancel that and you go to the ETF one, which is basically the same price, and we're going to do that. So that won't work for existing subscribers. I'll give, you've got to do a little bit too, okay? How do you get this? It's simple. You move your cursor up here, there'll be an icon. If that's too difficult, just go to our website under the word research. Choose any of the products of the research, not the courses, obviously, of the research, and we will honor this. You'll get notified, hey, let us know when you want to start one of these courses, and away you go. It's very simple to do. If you have questions, you can also call my staff. Again, that cursor will work through all this right now. And they'll look like this, just so you know. All right, I wish I could say it's learned from the best. I think I am, but we'll see. All right. In the gold chart, just pointing north. So once the market got over the 18-day average, it came back and challenged it on a weekly basis. I said 18 to 18-week average. It challenged it, and then once it shot through this, it hasn't looked back. It's like a thruster jet just kicking up and away. You can see that. Big, powerful move. Market's got higher lows, higher highs, and what's it been? It's been over the 18-day average. And we just, and I want to use that word very carefully, we just had a crossover. Now follow me here. Look at the red line and the gray. Here you're underneath it, and this was Monday. Today's only Tuesday. You had your crossover today, and now you're even making the higher highs. Crossovers do that. I discussed this in my moving average course, which I'm in the midst of recording right now. It's one of the bigger courses, course titles, and that's going to be in there, and I show how I work with all that. Then you're running the upper Bollinger Band. Now, you could get a breakout, sideways action. If it stays like this, to get a breakout, I need to get first a market like it did on today. I'll come back to this, where the market is over the Bollinger Band and in the very top quadrant. Not the top third, the top quadrant of the market. Then I need the very next day to take out today's high, close over the Bollinger Band, and then in the very top quadrant. Obviously higher on the day, higher close, and doesn't. Then I say, okay, we have a breakout to the upside. then I treat the market differently, and I'll talk about that if it occurs. You are overbought. You're over a band. You normally are on borrowed time when that occurs. You can't even get close to embedding for another 48 hours. I have been telling you that I thought silver was stronger than gold, and I went to the coloring and I made my point. I said, when it's under the 18-day average, it means you need smaller amounts of numbers. These are the amounts of silver you need to get 1 ounce of gold. And that means the silver should act stronger. Tell me that isn't exactly what is going on there. So the silver market's powerful. It can go, I don't know where. It's getting very close to embedding. It takes 3 days to embed. You'll be there possibly tomorrow. Then we're at the copper, which is right at key resistance. You're back to the Bollinger Band area and the 200-day average. It stopped the rally before. You went down, you challenged, didn't get to the 100-day average, and you're coming up. Here's what I think can happen. This market's acting like you want to get a bullish crossover where the 18 over the 100. If that occurs, I predict you go up and you probably get to the Bollinger Band and that all that mess if that occurs there. In the platinum, everything's still pointing higher. It's saying, don't leave me behind. I don't want to be left here. And it's coming up. It is overbought. It's not the leader of the pack. It could go to the upper Bollinger Band 200-day, but it's too overbought for me to tell traders to want to come into it. And as long as the dollar acts this sick, and it is, it's got a malaise, it is sick. And if it embeds especially, keeps that embedded reading, you go lower, it's very friendly, all the metals, because the headwind is gone. The strong dollar, most metals are priced in dollars. They're cheaper. Cheaper dollar, you can buy more metal with your currency, a different currency. And if interest rates get the Fed beige book looking weak, we have on Friday, by the way, Fed Chair Powell will be on TV talking in some forum. I don't even know which one. I got to look it up. And we get CPI numbers out of China and the U.S. coming up now. So I'll be looking at all this. And then what do we have? We come to the end of this week, and next week we get jobs and all the other data. It now starts getting exciting. You're in the trading season for 3 weeks now. It gets exciting. So this is a fun time to be involved in the marketplace. We'll see what it can offer us, okay? I know that I've been trading very gingerly, happy with the results, by the way. Not always, but this time it's been good, and we will see where it all carries. So again, if you'd like to take advantage of Cyber Week, move your cursor up here or go to our website, iraepstein.com. And all you need to do is go to the research, buy any of the research subscriptions, not the education courses, the research. Away you go. Pretty simple. I'm Ira. You have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.